ELT is driving me nuts. They're getting calls from the Air Force, trying to make sure I'm okay, of course, because they see an ELT going off over freaking Hell's Canyon. Oh, this has seriously been such a stressful flight.
All right, what's the plan, Mr. Joe?
I think we're going do Fish Lake, just show you guys what it's all about, and then head over Wapsilla, meet Ty.
We had kind of planned for a bit on getting up here earlier yesterday and flying around and checking out Fish Lake and Moose Creek, the other strips up in this northern area. But obviously we spent more time fishing and hot springing yesterday, so didn't end up having time to do that with the heat and the smoke. So we're gonna drop into Fish Lake, and then we are heading over to Wapsilla and meeting Ty and Steve, and that's where we will be basing for tonight, playing Hell's Canyon after we drop off all our gear.
And Aaron, if you're ready after he goes, you can feel free to go before me.
Yeah, I'll go before Trent.
Having issues where my ELT is going off for no reason.
I get my windscreen.
It's done it a few times now, and I think it's just some wiring issue, but it never used to do that. Read some forums, and other people have had issues with this ELT, so I don't know if I need to send the thing in or what, but not cool because it is a 406 ELT, so it pings off satellite, and then Haley gets a phone call that, you know, my ELT's gone off, which is less than ideal.
Flight of 4, 7,000, about a mile to the south from overfly and enter traffic Fish Lake. I'm just doing quick overfly and looks like no one's here.
Okay, Chad, you can go whatever speed you feel like. I'm pulling in on your 5 o'clock.
All right, I'll keep my heading. All right, Trent, I'm gonna dive down and get behind Joe. You want to stay right there?
Yeah, you do whatever you need. I'll not hit you.
Holding your hand.
Like a prime water speed landing. It's glass. It's glass, and it's like a marshy approach. You wouldn't really make it to the runway.
Keep your eyes on me.
How you at spacing wise, Aaron?
You guys want to pop out here?
Yeah. Are you just shutting down here?
Yeah, I mean, the lake is the spot, and then we're gonna have to taxi back anyway. We can taxi down to the end if you want to like get a drone rip or something.
Watch me do that. Keep your eyes on.
Dude, this place
Just
is
a couple times there and get it trimmed
sweet.
Knock her down for me.
Yeah, could you mow it with your prop there, Aaron, for us?
Well, you can see where his landing.
Wow, look at this.
Nice little corkscrew of
In the lake right here. This is the place you said would be buggy, potentially.
It can be really buggy.
I could see that, but otherwise this would be an awesome place to camp.
And I haven't felt a bug yet. We brought more bugs with us.
We probably did in our planes.
It looks like a murder scene inside my airplane. Like
I
the
know,
whole
I
way
gotta-
I was just fucking...
I didn't have any bugs. There's none.
I was just like,
They don't like the Freedom Fox.
The radiation from the Starlink.
Yeah, it's probably the Starlink that's buzzing them away, or my ELT that keeps going off. That is frustrating.
For departing, we're heading to the west.
Is this one left traffic out of here, or do you make right?
Whatever feels good to you.
Show me love, show me some, please. I've been
soft as hell. Yeah.
Check out the pyrocumulus off our left wing from all the smoke, the wildfires.
What do you call it? Pyrocumulus?
Yeah, when wildfires create their own weather and they're like those cumulus clouds, it's called a pyrocumulus.
Shit, didn't know that.
Yeah, and that is a textbook one, because I can tell you for sure that's a thunderhead made from fires.
Yeah. You got me all day long with that turbo, man. That really does make a difference.
What, with just the climb?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she does okay.
And Trent, your ground roll, man. Like, I mean, my ground roll was probably almost 3 times yours.
And that felt long for me. I didn't like lay into I should have held brakes and got into the turbo before. I didn't do that, so it felt really long to me.
Yeah, those turbos are incredible up in those altitudes.
Are you gonna circle overhead, or are you going straight in?
I'm gonna look at it, so I'm gonna cross over, but again, watch out for those power lines, and I'll come out back to the river.
Okay, I'm confused on the power lines. I thought they were on the next ridge.
They're on the face of the other side of the river. You'll see them when you get to my position. They're right off my right wing.
Oh, I got them right now, yeah.
Okay, yeah, feels good. There's a couple cows just to the left of the runway, bedded down under some trees. The ranger here says they should be fine. So no factor, just steep uphill, no wind.
How much room? The parking's pretty tight up there. Are we all going to be able to get in?
That's definitely going to be a factor. Let me talk to Mike real quick. You should be able to.
Aaron's gonna get some space. I'll wait till I hear Trent's clear the runway and then I'll start my approaching.
And how much space do I have? Can I back taxi for a second?
Yeah, I think so. I haven't touched down yet, but I'll stop short.
Aaron, you want me to go in there ahead of you or wait for you?
Oh, I'll go in next when Trent's clear. I'm on downwind right now.
I've been chasing dreams so long, I forgot to live. I've been patiently waiting on something's gotta give. Something's gotta give. Something's gotta give.
Dude, Aaron's dialed in that thing. That was sweet. That was really good. You guys did this. Dang it, that stuff is always just the worst to get off. What's up, Steve?
Hey, Trent.
I didn't see the.
How long were you waiting?
I came in low. That I was
Sorry. We were running a little late.
No worries. You guys come from Shearer?
Yeah, and then we dropped into Fish Lake.
Joe.
Joe, good to meet you. I didn't want to tell you, hey, Ron, but the cows started making a move.
Oh, yeah.
But they were.
They ran across when you weren't there, and I'm like, uh-oh. All right, it is already hot. It's really hot, but we're gonna go do some flying. Aaron's gonna ride with me, so he doesn't have to bring the 182 around everywhere. I just realized we got a rock pile.
Yeah, that on your radar?
Yeah, do not taxi over these rocks. But yeah, we're gonna get in the air and go play.
Okay. You're up, Steve?
Yep, Steve's up.
Sorry about dusting you, but I got 2, so I gotta do a little bit of that.
Fuel pressure.
All right, we're headed to Salmon Bar.
God, that's so nice.
Hell Canyon traffic, inbound flight of 4, just left Wapshilla, inbound for Salmon Bar, 2,000 feet. Oh, it's not those little ones.
Hope your viewers like my pasty white legs.
Yeah, dude.
I can't keep my pants down.
Good thing is it's not framed in,
There you
so.
go. Yeah, that'll be good. And the side one's gonna get me.
Yeah.
That's a tight canyon down underneath those power lines. Well, so it's really fun. Like, we should dive down. It's fun to be in it.
Missing the Highlander now, dude. The visibility's the big one for me. Everything just comes alive when you're right out the window on the side.
Yeah, but your Highlander, you can see a little better over the front, right?
Yeah.
If I pull in a quarter click of flaps,
It's not that much better in the air, but on the ground it's a lot better. Because you don't have a maximum flap speed, do you?
yes, but with the quarter click, I'm good to cruise with it. A lot of times when my tail's really heavy, I do.
Yeah. Yeah, because like right
And
now...
so after we get past the power lines, are we good to drop in the canyon? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm going in the canyon. I mean, look, everyone keep an eye out for lines. I have flown this before. Hey, we got plane opposite direction. Plane opposite direction, guys. Red highway. It's red. He's flying up the canyon on the left-hand side if you're going up. So watch out for him. And he is not on radio.
And so he's flying his right side, and if I stay on my right, I'll be safe?
He was dead middle. We are too. Yeah, he flew right over the top of me. He's actually hugging the, up, if you're going up on the left-hand side, so he's kind of hugging the side you'd be coming down, Trent.
Oh, okay, what altitude?
Is that like 1,800 maybe?
So he's in the canyon a bit.
Yeah, he's bright red, but look out for him. Trent, you just passed him. He's off our left. Like I said, he's not on radio. Or on ADSB.
You like the beep?
I'll get him.
There's no factories behind us, Trent.
Yeah, I got him. I honked and blew some smoke.
Oh, you did? You hook him on the same switch or what?
Yeah, smoking horn.
Yeah, that's
Disclaimer.
right on the left there.
Woo! Yeah.
So I'm thinking we land.
I got eyes on Joe. He just took a right.
Yeah, so maybe we just circle around. Looks good to me, and we'll pop it in. Okay, I'm gonna bring it around, Chad, unless you want to take first. I was gonna bring it around and land going up the river, but do you want to land going down the river? I was just looking at the wind. Either direction's fine. I can follow you. Okay, I'm gonna get some space here and make a turn.
I've never been in Hell's Canyon.
I'll be making a left hand.
I rafted it, but
Okay,
did you?
yeah, but I was 12, 13.
I'll follow you.
I watched, wasn't there a show about people like bringing jet boats up Hell's Canyon?
Yeah.
You
There's
remember?
some spots. It's like the, yeah. I think Cletus did a thing with Hell's Canyon.
Yeah.
We're getting a show.
No joke. How rad is that?
You want to hit him with the horn and the smoke?
I should, huh?
Just a little bit.
Giving that jet boat quite a show.
Oh, you did.
Oh, you like the...
I saw that cliff and I was like, ooh, I don't want to clip that.
Yeah. Are we shutting down at all?
I don't think we need to. It's just a little hot. I just want to keep moving.
Okay, that's cool. Then Trent's backpacking. Steve, you're not coming in, or you are?
I'm just going to hang out here. It's a little short for me.
Ooh, yeah.
Cool. My plane just doesn't make RPM down here.
Fuel pressure.
Yeah, 5280.
Yeah.
You ever have any temperature issues?
Top down.
Not really.
I can't see you at all, so let me know when you're good and clear. I'm going to wait till I see you. I just can't see anything because I'm on the other side of the hill.
Oh.
I'm off the ground. I'm clear. Cool. 36, Trent.
Copy that.
Just going to stay out of the way. I'll continue upstream towards Dunbar.
Funny on that one, I was thinking like you, I'm like, don't splat on this side. So I was a little bit fast.
Yeah.
And then I'm like floating and I'm like, I should just slap her down.
Yeah. I mean, I'll tell you what, the Acmes don't plop like that.
No?
Those TKs really soak it up.
They do.
Could be your bigger tires, which help too.
Yeah. The tires do a lot. I haven't flown the Acmes personally, but I have friends that have flown both, and everyone seems to go back to TKs.
Yeah. I mean, I think my Highlander, the tail's heavier, so when I land like that, the tail just goes whop. Your tail's pretty light, it stays up. There's a lot of jet boats on the river.
I got it.
You going straight in? No one's made radio calls, huh?
On the wrong frequency. Here, I'm going to go around.
You're fine, just do it. Backcountry traffic, you got a flight of 5. Kit Fox is going into Dunbar. Cool. Check out the like jet boat accessible only house. That's so cool.
Off grid, that's sick. Oh, that's totally landable. Well, there's some big rocks poking up, but
Land anywhere once, right?
you said Steve, I thought I heard he, and I was like, no, Trent's not on the ground.
The jet boats today.
Okay, it's like what? It's only 10:30 and it's gotta be 90 something degrees out, right? I'm dying. We're just like sweating, so we're gonna go down and swim, and of course, I'm an idiot and I wore jean shorts. So I might just be watching them swim and then trying to expedite us getting back so we can go down to the river and hang for the day.
That's a big bird.
It's bigger than a quail. It's the head feather.
It's definitely a pterodactyl.
Carrying on upstream. See if we can get a few more landings in before we totally get sweated out, because it is hot down here. What's the elevation? We're at like 900, 800 feet.
Nice and cool. I don't know what you're talking
Oh man.
So you guys must
My
all
prop
work
is made
inside.
for 10,000 feet. I have too much prop down here. Can you tell that's too much prop?
Yeah.
That acceleration.
It's horrible right now.
To me, it feels like, you know,
Really? No,
face melting, Trent.
this is the worst I've felt.
We can take another shim out if you want.
I know, maybe I should.
Yeah, because you get 5,400 here. It's not atrocious.
No.
Yeah, this cracked door is impressive.
I know, I need to open mine. Mine will pop open when I take off.
Ooh.
So I gotta open it when I'm in the air.
Pittsburgh Landing, it's somewhat short. Let's see, it's 1,100, 1,200 feet. There's a boat ramp across the river from the other side of the river. So you do end up sort of hugging the side of the boat ramp and all the people and RVs and things. Just don't, try not to overfly them too bad, but you kind of follow the river and you'll be a right face to land. It's slightly uphill. Should be enough room for all of us in there, but that's the data.
The Sierras, you don't really have this harsh terrain, do you? The more vertical stuff.
We have some canyons that are like this, but
up there, Joe?
a lot of them,
Nothing right now. You can get well.
the ones that are like this, I don't get in. It's just too hostile.
Yeah.
It's like sheer granite and then like maybe a couple trees, but there's nothing, no options. Not that we have that many good options right now.
Oh, you go
We got
for
a
swim.
water ski to swim.
Yeah. I'm always ready to swim. Taking off Fish Lake, I was like, well,
I don't see anything yet all the way up to that corner.
Might do it again. I'll see if I can show you. Can you see him out this window now?
oh yeah, there he is. Just the tip. Heck yeah. Did we ever get a consensus? Like, that is not illegal in any fashion, is it?
Not the way that I have not gotten, you know, with a passenger,
Yeah.
you know, that 9113, the rubber rule, they can throw at anyone if you could theoretically have endangered the life of another person.
Yeah.
But by taking a passenger, you theoretically endanger the life of another person.
The boat coming up around this corner on the left.
Yeah, as another pilot, I mean, I guess if you had your CFI, you could say it's training. It's better to train with, you know, somebody how to ski than just send it.
Flight of 4. We're about sort of 4 miles to the north of Pittsburgh Landing, 2,000 feet inbound Pittsburgh Landing.
Was there a boat down there?
Yeah. Yeah, look right here. It thinks we're gonna hit something. Oh, then it went away. So I guess you shouldn't fly IFR in a canyon specifically off synthetic vision.
Yeah, no, like that right there. You're headed right.
Yeah, you'd be like climbing and doing all sorts of weird stuff.
Yeah, they just connected those two. I suppose it airs on the caution side.
Yeah, look. Boom.
God, you'd be freaking out though if you were IFR. Like,
Yeah, like this. Like, look at. Oh, we're getting over it.
Another one.
You behind me now, Trent?
I am, and I'm high.
I got eyes on him.
Good half mile behind you. No factor.
Cool. Yeah, as long as you've got me, I'm not worried.
So it looks like maybe 3 to 5 tailwind, but otherwise good to go. I'm just going to circle the campground here and descend and come in for that right face.
This looks pretty smooth. You could probably land on a lot of these hills.
Yeah, I don't know what the legality is though. Like, are we in a wilderness?
I don't know. What does that mean? Can you build a campground in the wilderness like that?
I think so. If they own the property.
Pretty
Like,
commercialized campground.
yeah.
There's plenty of parking room in here.
Ooh, I like that little
And it
beach
sure
right
feels
there.
longer than 700 feet.
Bring it on home. Bring it on home. Bring it on home. I wanna ruffle your feathers. When I get real bad, gonna make it up to you. Missing you real bad. I'ma treat you like a king now. Never leave you alone. I got that love you've been missing. So bring it on home.
extra whistles usually the intake side.
Yeah, that's why I'm wondering if the little scat tubing that holds the, that connects between the turbo and the air filter is okay.
That's Steve over there.
Yeah.
Traffic, 11 o'clock.
You got me, Steve?
Negative. I thought you were... Okay, I got you now. Thanks. Nice smoke. I bit off on number 3. Sorry about that.
All good. Smoke sure helps, huh?
That's awesome.
You had a budget of, I don't know, 400 grand. You get any plane you want. What would you have?
400 grand?
400 grand. Just pick your poison.
I don't know.
Would you do the Cub? Or do you really like the side-by-side?
I really like side-by-side.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'd think about a Cub more, but I don't think Haley would even get in the plane with me.
Yeah.
So I don't know what I would do, man.
You ever think you'd need a 4-place or just more baggage in a 2-seat?
I'd love a 4-place, but I want like a true 4-place plus baggage, you know?
Yeah, I don't know if you can do that with a Rotax. It'd be tough.
Yeah.
You could do it, but you just, I mean, you wouldn't have what you have now, performance.
Yeah. Where's the next one? We're going to Big Bar?
Yep.
Cool. Is that one we're going to shut down on?
Certainly can. It's like a really long, flat one. Yeah, we certainly can.
Yeah, I'd like to shut down. I want to pull the top cowling off my plane. I feel like I'm hearing more turbo noise than I've ever heard before, and I just want to make sure that the scat tubing's connected to the intake.
Yeah, let's make a plan.
Ain't going out, ain't going home, that's the moonlight that we want. Let's till the weary hour. Until the weary hour. Until the weary hour. Until the weary hour.
God, that prop's close to the ground.
Yeah.
All right, so what I was hearing was, in fact, the scat tube that connects between my intake, the air filter, and the actual turbo. So basically it was pulling unfiltered air from behind the cowling, which is also hot air. But because it was facing us, that's why we could hear it, because it was going whoosh. So it's kind of a pain to get to. Normally I have a step ladder, and I didn't have one here, but we finally got it. So we are all back in business, and it sounds like Ty is on his way. We're gonna go meet him at Moose. We're going up high. We gotta climb a ways, get us out of this heat. And yeah, back in the air.
Where the heck are we going? Moose.
Oh, it's pretty high. Oh, 6,700. Woo.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice and cool up there.
Oh, yeah.
We got some climbs in to do.
God's air conditioning. Yeah, the power pulses with that 2-blade are really, do you notice the difference, 3-blade, 2-blade?
It's the drumming, yeah.
Yeah.
It like drums on the fabric and stuff.
I played with spacers, just moving the prop out just a little bit or in made a big difference with the drumming on mine.
You'll notice too, once we turn into the wind a little bit,
Yeah.
it will go away a lot.
Change it, yeah. Ah, baby wants to fly.
And listen, no whistle.
Yeah. I could hear it on the ground. I couldn't hear it in cruise.
Ty, can you hear us? Yeah, you're pretty broken, but I got you a little bit. I'm climbing, so hopefully I'll get you soon. Oh, you're on final from Malouse? And it's already nice how...
Cooling down, yeah.
Yeah, that cool air, like, oh. Now we can hear you, Ty.
Yeah, I went out in the middle of the canyon now, so I want to be part of the conversation. I'm just up here at 7,000 feet, cruising around.
Did a little FOMO go around. Didn't want to miss out.
On the tee. Where are you at in line, Trent? Oh, you're number 3, it looks like?
Yep, I'm number 3 and Joe's behind me somewhere.
Okay, I don't have Joe. I'm going to come down there with you.
I got you, Ty. You can sneak in right between me and Trent.
Okay.
I got him. Oh, shit.
Needle in the oil.
He's in a red kit box?
He's in baby, he's in his dad's.
I'm on the right base, Trent. You want to follow me in?
I do.
I did like 3 landings in here earlier. The landing to the north is best for the wind.
Feel that lift right there?
1 o'clock.
Alright, I'm gonna make a big circle. Where are you guys at?
Jeez.
You're landing right here.
I'm over
I got
the
plenty of
threshold.
length.
Okay, cool.
Feel right, you got happy in you. Always, forever remember you make everything better. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let your love shine. 'Cause you light up the world with a smile every time.
It was just floating forever. That was...
Oh, All right, we are at just shy of 7,000 feet, and it has got to be 20 degrees cooler with the little breeze. Like, that is nice. And we are in grasshopper country. I don't know if you can see them behind me, but like literally, like, oh, they're like almost Mormon crickets, little ones. This was a fun landing. There was a solid updraft. Like, we were all climbing on final, like power off, and then I get down over the runway and I floated like I have not floated in years. So that was it's kind of fun. Plenty long, so it didn't matter. Did your tail wheel fall off? I was literally joking, yelling at you and asking if your tail wheel fell off, but it did?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm still worn out, tired of things breaking.
Yeah, dang, that sucks.
Yeah, no kidding.
I don't think I have anything spare.
Well, I'm not that far away from home. It's an hour and a half away. In your plate, or?
Yeah, that sucks.
Oh, you don't have the gusset on it.
No, do they gusset them?
Oh, you can cross it, and that would be better.
All right, so we got some bad tail wheel juju brought by Ty because he broke his whole tail wheel spring off, which I've done. And then mine, the little tab that kind of supports the backside of the tail wheel, cracked as well. It's just a lot of rocks up here. And I've done this before in the past. You guys saw that we fixed it at an annual before. This time it broke all the way. So I'm gonna throw Aaron in someone else's plane, and I'm just gonna keep the tail light and get it out of here. And I can fly it as is. I just gotta not turn with the tail on the ground, especially to the left. That's what's going to kill it. So as long as I just keep it going straight or pivot to the right, I'll be okay. But either way, I'm going to try to figure out how we're going to fix this. Tell me what happened?
I had a hard time firing up, and then I went to go take off. Like I had it lined up just like that. Everything was straight. Gunned it, and I'm heavy in the tail. It didn't want to come up. And then probably about 5 seconds into the takeoff roll, it just went, like vapor locked.
Yeah.
And it wasn't going, so I pulled the power out of it, and then it just goes snap and done.
Oh. Yeah, I think the front is 3/8, and then the sides are like AN3s. They're tiny little things. So Ty's currently in a worse position than me because his rudder's sitting on the ground. However, his is an easier fix because all we got to do is just bolt it back on. We do need to find that plate or build a new one, but going to a hardware store and just buying a piece of flat stock will be easy enough to build that. Mine is going to be harder. It's a really tight spot to try to get in and weld on. It's all fabric around it, so it's really easy to burn it. It's doable. We've done it before, but I really need to gusset it like the newer Kit Foxes have. There's a gusset on the plate. But the good news with mine, it's a side loading issue. So as long as I'm just rolling straight, I'm gonna go make sure that front bolt is good and snug. That's what all the load is on. The pulling down is only from a side load when I taxi and spin left. So realistically, I can just keep the tail super light or even lift it using brakes and throttle. I'll probably just take it into camp and like stop centerline on the runway, lift the tail out of the way, and I'm totally fine for, getting out of there. I'll just need to plan probably tomorrow where I'm gonna go to try to get some help. We will have to see. Anyway, never a dull moment.
Not the most ideal. It'll be what it's gonna be, so I'm gonna fly this thing. Hopefully we can find someone with a welder. If not, I'm fine going straight. I just wanna get in there and then tighten the bolt up maybe a little bit more, the front bolt. And then after that, as long as I don't really taxi on it too bad, as far as side loading, I should be okay. So like right there, I'm just using a lot of brake, getting the tail up, and then won't put it down low. Tail wheel is going to stay on. It's just I cannot side load it, like absolutely no side loading. But the plan for Ty's plane, a little different. Basically, it sounds like we're going to go get fuel, get food, and then find a hardware store, get the hardware. It's not going to be AN hardware for now, but something to get Ty's plane back together. And that way, Joe and Ty can fly up here, and they will fix Ty's plane and then come meet us at camp.
All right, just landed at Idaho County. And we're gonna work our way into town, get some lunch, see if we can get some hardware for Ty's plane. I'm gonna be excited to get back to camp and hang on the beach and have some adult beverages and relax. Where's the courtesy car?
Coming. I need to find 20 bucks cash.
Oh, I have some.
Oh, it is. Oh my god.
No, it's a
It's soft. Might even go longer.
Oh, they're running like bush wheel tire pressure. The 35s are quite a big step up to get on there.
Yeah. But it's closer to the cab.
Yeah. Not with your long gear legs. All fueled, now let's get going back to Wapshilla, and hopefully it's not gonna be too gnarly of a rotor in there because it is in a little tight canyon, no go around, pretty short.
You ready, Trent?
Yep, ready when you are.
Make a big splash when it all comes crashing. Still, you leave without a scratch. Try to let go of the ordinary, bend the rules, but only necessarily. Underneath, it's all imaginary. No sympathy for you, lady.
To make you happy. That's when you're truly an artist.
I'm dreaming, I'm falling from the ceiling. I'm over, I'm under, I'm taking it alone. I'm dying, I'm winning, I'm working for a living. When I wake up, I'm ready, just cancel me already.
Made it back to Wapshilla. It was a really nice landing here, actually. I don't know if you can tell, probably not. The windsock is just barely favoring a headwind. In here, I'm sure it would be kind of gnarly if it was too much wind, so it was like the perfect amount. Wind blowing downhill, so landing uphill with a smooth headwind was super fun. And of course, with me babying my tail wheel, I was able to wheelie it all the way up to here. I don't know what the plan is. I think we should, I don't know if we're gonna wait for Ty and Joe, or if we wanna just go down to the river, or if I should try to tighten that one bolt on the tail wheel. Those are the couple things that we have on our agenda, is river and fix my tail wheel, or at least tighten the bolt, so. This bungee gear just boing, 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 boing. Dude, you got a tail wheel again.
I got a tail wheel again.
How does it feel?
Same as before. Can't tell a difference.
But just nice.
Yeah, I mean it's doing its job.
Are you relieved?
Yeah, I'm quite happy.
So Mike, the man out here, is gonna give us a ride down to the river so we can go enjoy the beach for a little bit. Look man, I was not all that into the Hell's Canyon thing, and my whole mind has changed.
Oh, stage is set like always. Won't be long before I'm gone. See them coming through the doorway, wondering whose side they are on. So I take one shot in the darkness and move along.
You're just back in your groove, man.
We should have get the former every time. It's like pancakes, pancakes. Just 3 of those.
Dang, dude.
You're great. You want these? I think these are yours, bud.
I mean, I guess I wouldn't say no. Thank you.
Welcome, sir.
Oh, that was a beautiful night. I slept without a rain fly, which I normally don't do. I don't know why, but it was great. Like when you do wake up, just checking out the stars and perfect temperature. But I just got the little tour of this house from Mike. I guess this thing was built in 1911. And when they were building it, the people that lived here at the time, or were building, lived in one of these tiny little cabins. So sounds like the original guy that built it was born on the Oregon Trail, ended up settling here. It's like it was an 11,000 acre cattle ranch, but some pretty cool history. What was that?
Dysentery from the Oregon Trail. That's all I remember about the Oregon Trail.
Oh, really?
Yeah, playing a little game.
Yeah, I mean, I remember the game. It was like, do you ford the river?
Yeah, you ford the river, your car would flip.
But we're gonna date ourselves with that, because anyone younger than us definitely doesn't remember that.
Everybody.
Ty, did you play the Oregon Trail?
Yeah.
Okay. He's a little.
Standard horseshoe rail.
Yeah, that was a staple. That was
That
a
one
good
came out in like the
freaking game.
90s.
Yeah. After sleeping on it, I've decided, instead of pushing to a new spot for tonight, which was originally kind of tentatively the plan, that given my tail wheel and me kind of limping it around, I'm just gonna work my way home. That way I can get parked in the hangar and work on fixing it the right way. So I've got a good 5.5 hour flight ahead of me. Gonna plan on dropping in somewhere for fuel, probably fill a fuel bag for the remote portion that's all the way down to my house. But I'm also gonna try to race the heat of the day, and it's already getting hot. So I think it's time that I kick the tires and light the fires. Aaron,
Trent.
dude, it was fun. Thank you for bringing the entire camp kitchen with you.
Thanks for the invite.
Dude, we have to do it again soon.
Heck yeah.
So,
It was a great time.
yeah, thank you.
Next time.
Thank you for the tour, like always.
Yeah.
And good job finding good fishing spots.
Yeah, these are nice camp spots we stayed at.
Yeah,
I haven't even been in that outhouse for 2 months. What's it like?
it's not bad.
There's some fresh ones in there.
Steve, freaking solid time, man.
Dude.
Sorry I couldn't hang longer.
No, thanks for the invite, man. I
Yeah.
really appreciate it.
We'll have to do it again soon.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
You out of here?
It's my time, yeah.
It's already getting sweaty.
I know. It was a lot of fun, dude.
Yeah, thanks for the invite.
Yeah, let's do it again soon. It was a good time. Ty, sorry we only hung for the one night.
It was a good night.
It was good. Glad you got your plane fixed, and now I'm gonna go fix mine.
Yes.
And then we got to do it again soon.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
All right, time to get fired up and get flying through the hot air. But look at the least amount of smoke we've seen the entire trip. So hopefully it stays that way all the way home.
God dang, frickin' ELT piece of junk. Okay, I am leaving with a few squawks on this one. Broken tail wheel tab, and I gotta figure out this ELT. That's just a joke, that's seriously doing that all the time. And what'll happen most likely, shortly here, I'm probably gonna be getting calls from the Air Force. Unfortunately, I don't have signal. Oh my God. Hey, anyone building the plane, don't buy the ACK 406 ELT. This has seriously been such a stressful flight. This ELT is driving me nuts. And of course, I'm getting calls from the Air Force, trying to make sure I'm okay, of course, because they see an ELT going off over freaking Hell's Canyon. This ELT sucks so bad, sucks so bad, sucks so bad. This ELT should go straight into the trash. I'm sure it's going over the radio when I transmit it, because if I'm hearing it, they're probably hearing it too. It's just like, gosh dang. I can't even hear other people's radio calls right now. Ontario traffic, Kitbox 8 Juliet, now 5 miles to the north, inbound. We'll be straight in for runway 15, and I'm having an ELT fault, so I am not receiving other radio calls. I'm not even sure if this is transmitting, but that is for Ontario traffic. Any other planes? Well, it's telling me I got traffic, but I think I am that traffic.
All right, what a pain that was. Gosh, that was so stressful. basically once I got on the ground, I got on the phone with a couple people that have experienced similar things. They all said check the wire, like the communication wire between the remote on the dash and the ELT. So I pulled all the baggage out, crawled into the baggage, and was able to find it, kind of made sure it wasn't touching anything. It was pretty close to the power wire for my radio back there, but it's kind of always been that way. At this point, I think I'm gonna fly it home. Even if it is malfunctioning, the regs kind of state that if you are at a place that doesn't have the ability or any sort of maintenance facility that can repair it, that you can ferry your plane to a place with a maintenance facility. So I'm gonna operate under that and get this thing home, and then just go through everything pretty, solidly. At this point, I obviously need a new battery because that thing was going off for the better part of an hour. So, never a dull moment. Anyway, I'm gonna add a couple degrees of pitch, or at least one shim on the Kato so I can cruise a little faster, get everything loaded back up, grab some fuel, probably fill up a bag, just because this is kind of borderline as far as I can really make it. So if I have an extra 5 gallons, I can drop into Black Rock and just fill up there. And we will get on the road. Threw an extra 5 gallons in the passenger seat just in case. I'm showing that there's gonna be a bit of a headwind, and it's like, I should make it. All my calcs say I'll be fine with VFR reserves, but if there ends up being any more headwind than I expected, I have nowhere to, go for fuel. So figure throw 5 gallons in. If I end up taking a pee break, I'll just throw it in the wing. So anyway, let's get ready for a very hot and what I'm expecting to be a sweaty, bumpy, rough ride through the smoke home.
Ontario traffic, Kid Fox 8 Juliet, Juliet taking runway 15 at Echo. We'll be straight out, departing south, Ontario.
She was a long goodbye. She was the best I lived by. She was an American beauty.
Okay, now we're just cruising through the smoke. I'm gonna stay down low. I've got less of a headwind up down here. So for now, we'll just know that we're gonna get into some higher terrain in a bit, and we'll deal with that when we get there. The prop is perfectly pitched smooth, which is so cool about the Kato. You change it once with the shims, and it's always just, both blades are identical. So no vibrations, no noise, it's just perfect.
She was sweet, but she was strong. She was an American beauty.
What is happening now? This is crazy. Big sink and then a huge amount of lift.
She was an American beauty. Wish I had held her long.
All right, made it back safe and sound. It was a bit of a rough ride in, and I was bucking a headwind most of the way, but luckily it wasn't enough of a headwind that I had to stop and add any fuel, so that helped. But anyway, what an awesome adventure. Obviously, it wasn't without a couple, little hurdles like smoke and some broken tail wheels. But other than that, it was an awesome time. It was really cool to finally get up and go fly fishing in the backcountry, because that's what originally got me to buy a fly rod. And I've just never been back to do it since. So that was really cool. But anyway, again, before I wrap this out, I want to take a second to say thank you to my friends over at Squarespace for sponsoring another one of my videos. And for those of you that don't know, Squarespace, just the ultimate way to build a website and run your business. Zero experience necessary. You start with one of their award-winning templates and craft and tweak it into your own website that is already optimized for both desktop as well as mobile. And they have features for everything. So it doesn't matter what you're trying to do with your website, you're going to be able to do it with Squarespace, and they're continuing to improve. One of the things they just added was Blueprint AI, which uses artificial intelligence to help you design a website from scratch. And they'll even have AI help you generate the content, like the words and the paragraphs and all the info that you're going to put on your website. You can do that with AI as well. So it truly is something that anyone can do, no experience necessary. So if you haven't yet, head over to squarespace.com for a free trial. And when you're ready to purchase, make sure you use code Trent Palmer at checkout. That'll get you 10% off. And with that, I am going to wrap this one out here. Thank you again, Squarespace, for sponsoring this one. Thank you guys for sticking around, and you know the drill. Like this video if you do, subscribe if you haven't, come be my wingman. See you on the next one. Peace.
She was a long goodbye. She was the best I lived by. She was an American beauty. With her wayfarers on in the summer sun, her touch felt like a loaded gun. Wish I had held her long